Hi, my name is Jake Ortega, and I'm making a movie. But I need your help to make it a reality. We are raising funds to make Children at Play. This is an Amblin-style coming-of-age short film about a group of friends traveling through Los Angeles to Covina to deliver a gift for their crush. I previously worked on over a dozen productions, from shorts to music videos to features. During my time at UC Santa Barbara, I was the president of the university's film production organization, the Filmmakers Co-op. I directed, organized major department events. Even my last film, Prometheus Unbound, premiered on the Warner Brothers studio lot September 2024. This film is a love letter to both my hometown and the city I love. I grew up just outside of LA, here in Covina, California. Close enough where you could see LA out in the distance, but just far enough away from all its promise, its warmth, its romance, its peaceful beauties. I wanted to make a movie not just to show a kid's view of the immensity of the city, but also to capture the beauty of this little town I grew up in. As important as it was for me to commit my hometown to film, I also wanted to make a movie about friendship, something uplifting. My friends have always been there for me, from when we were younger up until now, so of course I wanted to bring them along for the ride.
Hi, my name is Christopher Stanley, and I am the associate producer for Children at Play. I've worked with Jake on his last film, Prometheus Unbound, as his director of photography, and we've been great friends since we were 9 years old.
Chris was actually the first filmmaker I ever met. Even when we were 9, he was already acting, making his own props, doing his own special effects makeup. My friends have inspired me in so many ways throughout my life. I've met so many talented people. I want to raise them up with me.
I met Jake during my freshman year at UC Santa Barbara. We were next door neighbors, and we bonded over our mutual love for music, film, and video games.
I've been working in film for roughly 3 to 4 years as a director of photography, and that's something that I will continue to do for hopefully the rest of my life.
I'm an up-and-coming professional in the industry, and I've worked on several films before, including Jake's first film back in 2023, and I'm excited for the opportunity to work with him again.
I met Jake at UCSB's CamCon in 2021 and then actually got to work with him for his first film in Prometheus Unbound as the script supervisor. For my role here in Children at Play, I'll be the assistant director, and I'm ready to take it by the reins and help bring it to life.
What drew me to this project was the excitement Jake had from his last project, which was Prometheus Unbound, which I thought was very professional, organized, and he was able to direct us to see the vision that he planned out.
Working with Jake on Prometheus Unbound was a really rewarding experience, and after he gave me a short summary of what he wanted to do for his next film, I was hooked and knew I wanted to be a part of it.
What drew me to this project is that I've always loved coming-of-age stories. A couple of my favorite films are The Goonies and Stand By Me, which I've seen countless amounts of times. And there's just something timeless and universal about these kinds of stories where, we can all relate to it, being that age before as a young kid, going on adventures, maybe getting into some trouble, having your first crushes, and just trying to make sense of that transition from childhood into young adulthood.
This film is about the exploration of youth through the space around you, your relationships, the fantasy of childhood approaching the reality of adulthood. It's about the best memories you have with your friends. I think it's something anyone could relate with. And even though we're grown and dealing with new issues, a lot of it's still the same, because we're figuring it out together. In many ways, we're always still children at play. In order to make this film a reality, we need your help to raise $7,000 for the production. This money is going to go toward cast, equipment rentals, production design, props, and all the other things that help make a movie happen.
Please donate to the Children at Play film on Indiegogo, where you can check out some of our incentives for donation. Tell your friends, spread the word as much as possible. A little goes a long way, but we're gonna make sure to make some of those bigger tiers worthwhile for you.
Follow us on our Instagram page here, and thank you for making this happen.